Hi, welcome to Luke Duke's Creations. I'm Charity. So today we're going to be making a bandana for a dog collar. So on this, you're going to need two pieces of your fabric. Um, it's going to be 6¼ inches wide, 4¾ on both sides. Um, it's easy to do this in a pattern. And then this piece is 6¾ inches as well. So I got one already put together right here, but I'm gonna walk you through how I fold the piece that's gonna be going into the inside that's gonna be going, the dog collar will be going through this. Okay, so let me get some stuff out of the way here. Alright, so on the ends, you're gonna fold them 1/4 inch, and then you're gonna fold them again, and then iron them down. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other side as well. And then you're gonna fold it in half, and then iron it down so you got that seam. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is sew right sides together. Make sure that your raw edges are with raw edges. And just kind of, line it up. Take your other piece, pretty side to pretty side, line it up. And you're just gonna go in here and clip it. So this one is gonna be for a small dog. Um, I mean, you can make them as big as you want. I'm just doing it this size. I'm making my fur babies their bandanas. Okay, so we're gonna jump over to the sewing machine, and I will walk you through how I do it. Because we do have this part sticking out. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So, um, let me get over to my sewing machine and we'll get started on that. Okay, so we got to create an opening. Okay, so we're gonna mark a spot big enough to where we're gonna be able to open this. Alright, so I mean that's about a 2 inch opening. Alright, so in this I'm going to be sewing it at 1/4 inch because it is smaller. I made one a little bit ago that was a little bit bigger for uh, my dog. And this one, they're smaller. So we're going to be doing it at between 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch. Alright. So we're gonna make sure that we backstick pretty good because believe it or not, this little thing is pretty bulky coming out of this. So all right. So you just take your corner right here, this piece for the collar. So what I do is I just meet it, take it up to where it meets that seam that we just made, hold it down, and then flip your fabric back over, get everything lined back up, drop your foot, and you won't catch it. This part right here, you can take this clip out to where you can finish sewing without an issue. All right. And then once you get that part sewed down, here we're gonna backstitch real quick because we're gonna be taking this off the machine because now what we gotta do is we gotta realign, which it's not really too hard. You just gotta, work with it a little bit. Then we're gonna get back up underneath the machine and drop our needle. We're gonna back stitch to lock her in. And there's gonna be quite a bit of bulk right here that, you're gonna be trying to get up over. So I would just suggest lifting your foot up just a little bit. Make sure you leave some of that. And so usually, you know, walk up over it. Alright, so we're gonna back stitch pretty good right here. Alright, okay. So you see how we got a little bit of an opening right there? So what I do is I'll just take it back onto the machine, back stitch a few times right here, and it's gonna close that up right on the edge of it. Okay. looks like that. Doesn't look the prettiest, but it works. Alright, so we're gonna flip our threads. And what I would suggest is uh, trimming down your corners. It'll just be easier to get your corners to set when you go to turn this out. Let me get this real quick. Okay. I wouldn't worry about this because we're going to be ironing this down, getting it to set like that. And then we're going to be top stitching across right here. So we'll get that here in a second as soon as I get this corner fixed. All right. So I'm going to roll my seams to where they really get set. And then I'm going to iron this down, get my seams laid down, and then I'm just gonna top stitch this at um an eighth of an inch or so, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got it on my girl here. This is Ninja. She's a Corgi Chihuahua mix. Um, so yeah, I mean it just goes right up over her collar, and so that way you don't have to worry about tying something around their neck when they already got a collar. You know, you can just slip it right over the collar, and there you go. You ain't gotta worry about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you can see upcoming new videos that we're going to be making. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. God bless.